Scott grows an avocado tree. 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 Scott grows an avocado tree.
sound is turned up. Hello, and welcome. Oh, you can't really see Silver there. Let's just rearrange it slightly so that we can. What's that? No, that's just fish stuff. Oh, we still can't really see Silver. If I were to move this to over here, oh, that's better. Now you can see Silver a bit. Closer. YouTube doesn't really give me a preview of what my webcam's actually going to look like, so oh, that's better. That's not too bad. There we go. We can move that in when we need to. Welcome everybody. Have you been hearing the music? I'm looking through the comments so far. I'm seeing that Lyra says that I feel like we're at a concert and like the sound guy just walked up and we're all getting excited. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Lyra. Welcome everybody. Yep, fantastic. You can hear the music good. That means that we're using the right audio source and we're not using my laptop's microphone. So that's excellent. Is my audio levels all right? G'day Zen, how you doing? My drink of today is coffee. What is everybody else drinking this evening or this morning? And welcome to day 8 of our daily live streams. Yes, my name is Scott, for those of you who are new, which I don't think any of us here are new. Excellent, audio levels good. After a full week of doing this every day, it seems like I know what I'm doing. Fantastic, that's what we want to hear. Has the music stopped yet? No, the music hasn't stopped, so I'll keep that going and I'll switch that in a sec. Neat. Ali is drinking iced coffee. Welcome, Ali. It's fantastic to have you here today. Welcome, Cora. It's fabulous to have you here. Casey, as always, thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure to have you. Who have I? Itty Bitty Ladybug, welcome. I'm so glad that you're able to refine my channel after having lost it somehow. Wonderful. Great to have you here. Bill, it's great to have you here again. It has been a week for you. Friday night, are you home now? Please be home now. Sulu's going to come up and say hello. Is he going to flare at me? No, he's checking me out. I bet it's been a week. We've all had a week of some kind. Jack latte. Wow, at this time of day. Casey's on the margarita. Yep, fair enough. Well, it's Saturday morning here, and I want to get stuff done today, so it's coffee. My second coffee for the day. I had a coffee while I played Pokemon this morning. That's what my Saturday mornings look like. Very good. Okay. You got out at 5. Great. And you're not working over the weekend, Bill? I really hope that you're able to really relax this weekend, because it really does sound like it's been a challenging week. And thank you everyone for already liking this live. I'm sure you can do that anytime you like, if you feel so inclined to do so. I'm sure it helps with the algorithm. I'm not really sure. Who has seen I put out a video today as well. Oh, no way. Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Iced tea with vodka. Today was Grimace face. Well, that's a shame to hear, Lyra. I hope that things are going well for you. Everybody's had a day today. Okay. I was going to visit my cat and houseplants this week at Mum's place. You're going to? Fantastic. We can still see immediate family, can't we? Oh, 2 more people have liked this video. Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. I'm just feeling the love here. It's good. So people have had a day today. Tell us about your days. We could just jump straight into killing mealybugs, but I feel like we need to debrief. What has happened with everybody's day today? Just in a sentence or two. It's up to you. I'm going to... Actually, no, I think I can still read that. I can read that, but it's going to make me go like, ooh, what are they saying? I can bring it a little closer, I suppose. While you're typing there, I'll show you what we're dealing with here today. So I've got... Ooh, microphone stands there. Whoa! This is good. There's another chair there. There's my couch. Very, very good there. That's not actually any better. Now it's on a lead, so it's going to be wobbly. Sorry, everybody. This is the height of professionalism here. Jacqueline says, I have no income and people on the internet are poopy heads. I am really sorry to hear that. It is a stressful time, Jacqueline, absolutely. And nothing is normal. Nothing is normal, and it's all very strange. I'm pretty sure my children are trying to kill each other at this point. Well, that does make things challenging, Casey. Boring stuff at work. Bill says it's boring stuff at work. I manage the finances of a construction company, and it's been a very hectic week. But construction is still going, aren't they? Especially if you're working there by yourself. I don't imagine how that is. That sounds boring stuff at work. Yeah, fair enough. We all have that with our workplaces, and it's nice to be at the weekend. Lyra says it's way better now. You know, dealing with stuff we're all dealing with uniquely and yet uniformly. Just woke up with a sad feeling. Much better now. I'm so pleased to hear that you're feeling better now, Lyra. It is this very strange thing. We are all dealing with our own unique challenges during this time. You know, everybody's situation is different, but we're all dealing with this thing together, just differently, which is all very strange. And I just realized I put my holy pants on, so I need to do something about that. Oh, thank you for asking, Zen. I am doing pretty well at the moment. I am on school holidays, and during my school holidays, hopefully not going anywhere, I do like to be around the home a lot. I like to go out as well, though, so I'm missing that, but I'm not not being able to see friends as well is a bit of a bummer. We played board games last night with some friends of ours. We did that via Zoom. So we're playing through time stories at the moment, which if you're into role-playing games, not really role-playing, it's more of a story-based game. You kind of play through a scenario. It's about time. It's time travel and different situations and multiple attempts and lots of things to explore and limited time to do it. It's very good. Code solving, puzzles. That was a lot of fun. So we did that last night via Zoom. It was a little bit challenging, but we made it work. And so I'm feeling pretty good this morning. It's school holidays. I'm a weekend, so I am starting to feel like I have relaxed a bit now. I've unwound from the last few weeks, which were just turmoil and chaos at work. I have a great team, so that really helps. But it's just everybody's just so on edge with everything that's going on, the uncertainty of the future. So I'm feeling nice and relaxed myself now, and I'm really looking forward to the next hour or so hanging out with you guys. I've been playing D&D via Discord. I am interested in that kind of thing. I've never actually played D&D. I want to get into it. Welcome, Nicole. It's fantastic to have you here. We're just debriefing. It all seems that we've had a day today. So how's your day been today, Nicole? I really enjoyed your live stream last night. You and Jay were fantastic. Wonderful. Want to see more of that. Bill says the guys in the field are practicing social distancing. The sites are still open, but that could change any day. Either the owners or the projects or the governors decide the construction should shut. Well, fair enough. That is stressful, like just the uncertainty. And I'm sure where you're dealing with the finances of things, that doesn't make your job any easier. Pirate Plants, welcome. It's fantastic to have you. I haven't seen you in this chat before, so welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. And it says, I've been working on my first raised bed. I bought some frost blankets for my cold season vegetables. Are you in Australia then? Are you in Melbourne? Fantastic. It is starting to cool down. So I can now tell you what I'm doing with growing vegetables on a budget because I put out my first video this morning or this afternoon for most of you all. Has everybody seen it? I am trying to grow broccoli. As many broccoli plants in containers for less than 30 Australian dollars. I didn't actually tally that. I'm up to like 25 Australian dollars. I was able to track down some old food containers, which are like 6-litre food containers, and they have I've planted them, which is coming out at some point, and they're starting to grow, which is very exciting. Thank you, Casey. I'm glad I'm doing well. It has been fun, Lyra. Nicole had a great day. She filmed 4 videos, very productive. Yesterday, I had a bad day, but the live made it better. And thank you for joining. You're very welcome. And there's a few of us here who joined as well, where it's just a lovely little community we're a part of, isn't it? Yes, I watched it earlier, and Bill saw it. Thank you guys for watching. I watched it before the live. Thank you, Casey. I did see your comment. I haven't had a chance to respond to that one yet. I love the song for your vegetables on a budget. Thank you. My intro music. I really one of the things I really enjoy doing is writing little intros. Doing an animated intro, it's a fairly time-consuming thing. I've done it for a couple of my friends just because I want to stretch that muscle a bit. I'm not sure where I'm going to take it in the future, but it's something I enjoy. And Making one of those animated ones, it takes me between 2 and 3 hours with the music and the animation and things. So to make it a 6-second intro, it's a fairly time-consuming process, but it's a lot of fun. I'm watching it all. I'll be watching it at some point this weekend. Thank you, Ali. You're in the United States, Colorado. Snow here this morning. Oh, okay. And it's like now the middle of spring, isn't it? Interesting. Pirates, plants a lot. Cool. I watched it on my TV, so I had to go back and like and comment. Oh, that's okay. My intros were all, thank you, Casey. I'm so pleased you like them. Love this community. Excellent about the veggies on a budget. Excited, sorry. Thank you, Nicole. Right now I'm working on a new macrame piece. Oh, yes. Ali did say in one of the group chats we have going that she was gifted a book and some. Did you get gifted cord as well for macrame? I am thinking that might be a really good thing to do. Continuing on with this social distancing, especially if it's going to last. In Australia, we're going into winter, so we're probably going to be locked down for months. So that sounds like I'm actually considering getting into that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, Nicole wants to do some macrame as well. Ali's plants. I'm thinking about doing macrame. We're all thinking about macrame. I wonder. Now, I love to do things collaboratively, and I'm just getting ideas. So we could have a community-based collaboration. I'm not really sure what that would look like, but I'm going to think about it. Because there's so many of us who are trying it. Wonderful. Okay. Today we're just gonna hang out. I've got some plants here that I need to treat for mealybugs. There's only 4 of them. One of them has it pretty bad and it's got a lot of leaves, so that's going to take a while. We could do a group Zoom. If we found someone who was like really well versed, that would be really good actually. Yes, Magnus? Oh, he sees a fly. He's chasing a fly. It's very good. And Luna is sitting on the potatoes that I harvested the other day, like eggs, which is a mother hen. They're still in a towel. I need to clean. I need to brush off the dirt and put them away. They're in a towel so they don't get light on them. Can you macrame folks in the US post your favorite sellers for cord, etc. on your IG, preferably Etsy or USA based? Thanks. You heard Lyra. Off you go. Who in this community is really good at it? I think not dude. One of his Adam's not in this chat yet, is he? I don't know if he's coming. His name is because he likes macrame, isn't it? I don't actually know. I never asked. Macrame with cats is hard. Yep. I'm having visions of that. Becca is yes. I like this. We're gonna. Becca and Adam, yeah, okay. I think there was something we can do here. I think we're gonna have to try something. But I'll communicate with some people and we'll see what we can do. Are you getting a hum noise I'm going to turn that one down. I'm just thinking about past experiences. Welcome, Anthony. It's fantastic to have you back. Oh, does Mia do macrame too? I would imagine Mia is the kind of creative soul who would do it. Hi. We got there, Anthony. I've got milk in my moustache. It's very good. Okay, I cleaned it. I gave my espresso machine a really good clean, so I'm doing espresso coffee today because it needed descaling and both of the heads were clogged. So I cleaned everything yesterday. It was great. Don't apologize, Anthony. It's all good. We can see you there. Now today, let's see. Can we get the table there? I don't want too much I want to get my eyes though. So this is the challenge. Because that's not a great view for you guys. I bet mine will as well. So I've got a little table here. On that table, I've got a glass. This is not for drinking. If you see me about to drink, please say something because I will have forgotten that I have put rubbing alcohol in it. No, the drinking ones we drink out of the mug or we drink out of the blue tumbler that's over here. This is full of water. Yeah, you don't need to see. I don't think anybody has come here to see that. And I've got some cotton buds here as well. So we are going to get some mealybugs today. When I was a little bit more of a noob to keeping indoor plants, still very excited, ambitious. I didn't know about pests. And we don't need that. Drinking out of the same exact cup. This one? Or this one? We're just like, yeah, cool. So I brought home this is an umbrella palm, I think. I don't know, like, it would have been a year and a half ago, thereabouts. And it started to get this white stuff on it. And I just assumed that was just part of the plant growing. It wasn't until not that long ago when my mum was around and she said, oh, what's that deal with that white stuff on the plant there? And I said to myself, oh, that's not normal. And so I looked a little bit closer. And I'd had mealybugs on a couple other plants because I'd seen little white bugs and I'd tended those. And this thing was like covered in this white stuff. And I didn't take any photos because I was really embarrassed because I looked at it and I was like, it's really bad. So I took it outside and I gave it, I just basically used like those makeup cotton swads and just wiped down whole bits of trunk. And it seems to have gotten it. It's been a couple of weeks and I'm starting to get they're back. So that's going to be the main one today. I've also got my coffee plants. This desperately needs a repot. So we're going to be doing that next week sometime. If I've got enough pots. I think I've got enough plastic pots if I don't have permanent ones anyway. And this Chinese money plant, I've forgotten this, probably peperomia, no, pilea, whatever this is. And there's an avocado, my favorite avocado tree, which I have occasionally seen one. I think I've dealt with them, but I'm just going to have a really good look over it just in case, because I think I'm on top of that one now. But in case we need to treat that one for mealybugs as well, we can do that. So let's begin with the easy ones, shall we? And we'll get to the hard one later. It's just looking really sad. It's doing a lot better now that I've started treating it for mealybugs, but it's still got lots of spots all over the place and it's not doing especially well. Peperomiodes, I think. Perhaps so. Okay. So I don't need that one there. I'm going to put my phone in my pocket. I think, yes. And let's get ready. Now I'm not convinced about this camera angle. I should have thought about this beforehand. Let's change it up. No, I've just unplugged it from the power. That's not going to be ideal while going forward. That's actually pretty good. Don't mind my my crotch there. Oh no! Oh, that's why it fell out. It's because that. 1 second, everybody. Thank goodness Reb isn't here. Okay. Oh, that's better, kind of. Just going to move that right there so that I can sit back like this and it's not going to be a traumatic experience for anyone. Okay, Ooh, what do we think, guys? If I was to then pop that up a little bit, how is that? How is this? This isn't too bad. I think we've come up with a winner here. Put an avocado emoji in the chat if you think this is okay. Put a grimace emoji if you think we need to fix it up a bit. I have a mature bird of paradise that I've been fighting mealies on all winter. I can't wait to get it outside and hopefully kill them off for good. That sounds good. That sounds good, Bill. Yeah, because they're really stubborn to get rid of. Thank you, Zenobia. We've got avocado emoji there. If just Zen has given me the approval, nobody is disapproving, we will continue. I flood those avocado emoji in. Very good. Okay. In that case, let us begin. So we'll start with just my coffee plant. Now, this is actually 4 plants, which is why I desperately need to repot this. Every time I look at this, it makes me feel guilty because it is only in a 2-liter pot and it doesn't drain. So I'm very careful with my watering. I've got a pretty good routine going. I just noticed what it's. Oh yeah, I bet there are. Yeah, it's similar with this palm actually, but yeah. So I'm desperately needing to fix this up because I believe there are at least 4. It looks like there's 4 trunks there. I'm not sure if it's just split. Well, certainly one of them is separate. So I need to do some serious repotting with this one. And I might leave one in this container. I might not. I'm not sure yet. I really like it as a container. It's just actually this could be good for a liquor experiment. We'll think about that. I'm gonna get some pops though. I'm not going shopping. Don't mind my milk moustaches. The milk in my moustache, really. Okay. Thankful it isn't a Hoya compactor. Well, the crevices. Jacqueline checks hers out like crazy, so I'm gonna pour myself a drink. Nope, I don't want to drink this. I don't actually know what happened, but I don't think it'd be very good. And again, I've got a fair bit to do today, so I got it on my hands. So we've got some hand sanitizer going. And then it dries because it's alcohol and it just evaporates, which is nice. Makes my hands smell like disinfectant, no? 5 hours cleaning and back to, oh my gosh. See those eyes, wow. Do we need to have a shot for the Instagram in case people would like to do that, which we're welcome to invite friends? We'll go this one. With my that'll do. I'm not giving you another chance for that one today. It would be going straight in the bin. There's got to be a different way. Could you just dip it in an alcohol solution? Is that going to kill it? I don't know. Let's get to it then. So I'm just gonna we'll just chat, and I'm just gonna do this. So there are some things that I wouldn't mind chatting about, just as this week has gone on, but I didn't write them down and I've completely forgotten them. So I've really been enjoying doing these live streams. And I did say originally that we would go for at least a week. Now I'm feeling at this point like I've got at least another week in me, but I would like to know what everybody else thinks. So if I keep going for at least one more week, would you guys be interested in continuing with me? Just need a little bit of planning for the future, because I suppose this is day 8, so we're actually on to the next week for us. So I'd love to know if you would be interested in, or if you come back for another week, really, because some of you have been here every single day, which has been fantastic. Zen is into it, Casey is into it, and of course there's no obligation to come. Like if you guys need a break from me, please take one. But I think that, yeah, I just really enjoyed having this little bit of community. I am unsure about how, because I'm on school holidays now, so this is a really good time that I can be doing this. But next week is my last week of school holidays, and then school term goes back, and I need to, though I will be working from home and can kind of set my hours a little bit, I can't really stream during work hours because that's just unprofessional. My job comes first over YouTube, because it's very important. I think my job is very important. I think teachers are. I could talk about how I think teachers are the most important professionals, but that might just be showing my biases. But I agree. I think that teachers are the most important professions. Without teachers, we would have no other professions. Good, anything really. We'd be in a bad spot. There you go. There's a hot take for this evening. Ali's here. Bill says thank you for doing these lives and giving us a place to be here. I'm here for you. Thank you, Bill. It's sounding like we'll do another week then. I'm up for it. I'm in for it, and I've got lots of other ideas and things to do. We need to repot this. Something we need to do. And I've got other things to make with sewing. So good. So I'm just thinking about how that might look. It may end up like they'll probably be, if I do end up, like I can't do them during work hours. So this is I start these at 10 o'clock. That'd be a workout. So like my really early ones, that may work. I don't want to lock anything in because I know it's going to be really hard work going back to work, and it's very different. Like being home, I've got lots of different things to do. Like everything's so new, and it's just going to take a lot for me to adjust. And so I want to be looking after myself. But at the same time, I think that this, community is really important and valuable for all of us, me included. This has just been nice to have a place where I can hang out with people. I'm a bit neither extrovert or introvert. I think I show both tendencies. Like I can go a few days just by myself and I'm all good, but after that I get a little bit sad. So I think there's a lot of us that are like that, and even not like introverts. We still need people. We can't just go by ourselves for months usually because it doesn't work. Welcome, Not Going to Treehab. It's great to have you here. I'm killing mealybugs and talking about the future of this live stream. So I'm up for doing more if it's during the school term, because I'm not actually having to travel. Probably not. Again, like I don't know, just because they're essential workers, medical staff. They're just those kind of jobs who need to, there's potential that their children will still need to go somewhere, and so we'll be running a school-like program for them while we're also doing our online stuff. So I'm not sure what that will look like either and what my involvement will be. My preference, especially having someone in my family, my wife is a high-risk person, so I'd rather not go anywhere, but we'll see. We'll see. So there may be potential to do like my earlier streams, like 7 a.m. my time, for an hour each day. So that'll be like, 3 hours earlier. So it'll be like 4 o'clock, which I know is not great for those people who work, but I'd be interested to know what you guys think of changing the time slot when the school term comes back pretty permanently. Weekends we can go back to this later time. I'm interested to know your thoughts on that. So what do you think about the idea because this pandemic is going to last more than 2 weeks, not locking anything in, but as an option to go earlier during the school term, because those will probably be a lot more just like hang out and chat. Like I probably won't have a lot of time to do many other things, or I might chat while doing chores like water changes or plant watering or what have you. Zen says, I've been really enjoying it. I have been quite disconnected with people socially recently, so it's nice to wake up with you guys. Absolutely. I have school during most weekdays, but otherwise I make as much as I can. I mean, I work at school also, so it doesn't bother me. Yes, we have interesting times ahead, Zen. Well, I mean, we all do. Yeah, and I totally understand that as well. Jacqueline, like it may end up not working. It may be too inconvenient for everyone, and it might be too much work for me. It might be bad for just doing too many things, bad for my health. And I want to be careful of that. But I think it's probably, if I can do it in a way which is fairly simple and that we still get that good connection with each other, I think that's worth pursuing. Because I think that during this very unusual time when nothing is normal, we need to have places where we can go to be with people who care about us and just have a good time, because it's tricky to have those when we don't see anybody. Thank you very much, Lyra. I appreciate that. I had a big compact that I battled Mealy Sun for you before I lost it. Oh no. Oh no. I watched my last hour at work. That's my wind down time. We're pretty much shut down in the US, especially the Northeast. And April. Yeah, fair enough. What's your better's name? He is Sulu, named after Sulu from Star Trek. And I set up his tank and I made a video about it on my channel if you're interested. It's my longest video that's not a live stream. It's like an hour long. But I do everything. I did a dry start with this tank. It's been going for now. Some of the things have been in there for 3 months now, like the Monte Carlo and the carpet. I'll give you a better look in a sec, perhaps, if I want to move my laptop around. It's filling out quite well. Reb is here. Welcome, Reb. It's fantastic to have you here. Even when school goes back to Zen, it's just a weekend thing. Could be a nice thing. That's true. Yeah. So this time slot, right now in the week is actually a really good time for me. Like it's your Friday nights, my Saturday mornings, our Saturday mornings. Then, I think I'd be interested in continuing this kind of time, even if I can't do the dailies. Yeah. Bill says that his better is the real Swim Shady. I like it. Okay, this trunk is clean. Next one. I'm going to rotate it a bit. Do you have one, Anthony? They're good little pets to have. I do need to keep encouraging people to not put them in small tanks, though, because that's a disgusting thing to do to an animal. They need, at least 20 litres with filterage and heating and things. And I'm going to make a video at some point. I've just been on the nitrogen cycle and why it's important to think about that and have a good-sized tank for fish and how plants are involved with that, because I think that that's something that's really interesting to me. And I think that's going to be interesting to a lot of other people who have an interest in my videos and the sciencey side of things. I'm no expert, but I'm learning and I like to share what I'm learning. Mine is Neptune because he is deep blue. Ooh, I like it. I only did this last week and there's already so many of these. I need to do something about, I'm doing something about it now. I really would like to have this really sorted out during social isolation just because I can be home and see them and spot them much more frequently. These mealies. Just anything that's white I'm hitting. Just going to look around the base as well. Okay, that's that one. Now we're up to the next one, and this one is this one's got a lot on it. You might be able to hear Luna. I hear a bell just because Luna is, I don't know what she's doing, chasing flies or just got the mid-morning mads. Luna, you come and join us? He goes, no, I'm too busy chasing the flies. What do you think? Oh, she's going to come join us. Hello. She goes, what are you doing there? You can't see her yet. Here she comes. You going to jump? No. Looked like she was about to jump up on the table, and then she started just licking herself. My friend's daughter sent me a list of music/rat bird names, and I had it, so I did. He's a black orchid male, mostly black with a blue and green. Nice. In a 5-gallon with a couple of anubas. Great. I just freaked out thinking they were at my house with the bell. Luna will do that. Ali's plants, that's a pretty name. Mine is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I like that, Anthony. That's nice. Is it blue as well? Oh, it's a blue ones. I found there is a lot of overlap with the plant community as well and keeping better fish. I think there's something about keeping planted tanks. It's just a similar thing. They're like indoor plants, except they're underwater. I like it. Man, this one has got mealies for days on. Well, hopefully not many more days. Hey, Aki, welcome. It's great to have you here. Yeah, the Anubis is a plant. I like Anubis. I don't have any at the moment. I'm thinking about getting some in my bigger tank. They're good. They're good, hardy little plants. Good in a low-tech environment. Good for anchoring onto driftwood and things. I suffer mealies on my green Hoya compact, so I'm like, oh no, oh no. Yeah, well, there's only these 4 plants in the house. I've never had them before. I reckon they came in on this umbrella palm, and this makes me so sad that it spread. And I didn't deal with the issue when I first should have started. When I started noticing white spots, I was like, "What is those?" It's, oh no, they're bugs. They're killing it, and it's really not done very much growing in the last year. Probably as a result of that. Okay, I think this one. They're very easy, yeah. Oh, it is lovely, isn't it, Anthony? Yeah. No, Aki's got some great ones. I think we're pretty clean now. There's some dead ones left on there, but that's all right. Okay. Have a sip of coffee. She's clean again, as far as I can tell. Luna, what are you doing? Oh, she's we have a soft drink can box. You know, we emptied it, finished it yesterday, and we like to leave it on the floor for a few days. You know, because we've got that little opening. The cats really like it. They like to get into it. They when the hole is small, they kind of have to push themselves into the box, and so you see them and hear them sliding it across the floor, which is really quite something to see. Luna's just jumped in and is just pushing it around. I don't know if you can hear it through that microphone. You can hear this on the floor. It's very cute. Scott, one of my son is having a blood nose. I'll be back. Go and do that first aid, Mum. Absolutely. Okay, can't see any more on these coffee trees, so I'm gonna put this one aside. And I think that's probably actually the second worst one that I have for today. I have seen them before on this Chinese money plant. Here, my sulfur-crested cockatoos. They're not my sulfur-crested cockatoos. They're the sulfur-crested cockatoos in the area. I need to divide this up again. I've got more pups. Marvelous. This one has had mealybugs on it before, so I'm just going to have a quick look over it. Yep, there's one. Have I done a tour of my plants? I did a really, really quick one in the video that Nicole tagged me in. I don't remember the name of the tag that I did. Thoughtful plant tubers tag or something like that. I did a very, very quick one. Would you like to see a house plant tour? I could do. Was going to do a garden tour as well, but my this at the end of the season. But I've got a serious whitefly problem at the moment. I've just started treating it, and they're killing everything. my pumpkin is looking like death because half of its leaves have just been killed by whitefly. At one point I was like, is that a fungus? And I was like, no, that's actually just the whitefly, what they've done with it, which is not awesome. I'm just going to inspect each one of these leaves. Front and back, I can't be too thorough. Any white thing that I see is getting a dab. You like both tours? Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll have to do it when the weather is fine, which we don't have very much fine weather forecast in the next little while. It's been raining the last couple of days, which is really good. We need the rain. I'll never complain about the rain because I like to eat. We need rain to eat. Things need water to grow. And it is what season is changing, and my garden is looking very autumny at the moment. Okay, we'd like to see a plant tour. I've never done one of those, really. I did one where I just counted the plants that I had, and I called that a little plant tour during the video. It was like a 20-second thing where I just went around and counted my plants. What has happened to this one? I don't know what I'm doing with this. Do I need to prune it? Is it just going to grow taller? I really don't know very much about this plant. I need to do some research. I've been dividing it up. I've got a few out of this one now. So advice in the chat would be really, really welcome. Okay. And there's one down there. Getting a little filth. I think that was one. I would like to know what plants you have, so maybe we can do a plant swap in the future. You are probably one of the only people who I could actually do that with, because we live in the same state, in the same country, which is probably one of the keys. The same state helps because we. I know there are some people out in WA, which makes it really tricky to do a plant swap with because the biosecurity laws, even within Australia, are really tight. So sending things across the country, Western Australia is just really you can't really do it. There's a bunch of things you can't import, things before they get sold over there. In Australia, have you ever seen spiny leaf bugs? Not in the wild, but they're very good at camouflage. So there's probably a very good reason why I haven't seen them in the wild. I know that of people who have them. My sister for a while had some, and they were cool. Just leave yours pretty close to a window. Yeah, that's what it's been doing. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot of double ups at the moment. I want to do some more propagating of a few things, but we'll see. If you want to cut it, you can propagate it. So cut off like here, like this, the main stem. It grows still if you cut it. Okay. Because at the moment I'm just like, I don't know what's happening with it. Like it's not as compact as I'd like. You can just cut the stem. Okay. I might have to think about that then, because I'm not sold on it at the moment. I should check the pups actually for muleys. I think we're good too. Just dab in case. Okay, that's that one done. I pull off the lower leaves once they start to look not so good. You can give it a stake if you want to stay up. Otherwise, definitely rotate it often because it leans towards the window quickly. Yeah, you can see the way it's been, and we do rotate it. You can see which side of the window it's been facing the window at the moment. Like the window's been on this side because everything is like, whoa. So we do rotate this one fairly frequently, and we rotate it between spots. Like we often swap the coffee plant and both near windows, so we just like to change it up really. They're facing the same, they're on the same wall, and they're both huge windows where they are. We often swap those two around just for some fun, and we rotate them as well. There's that's just an arrow saying what she said, which is good. Okay, let's have a look at the coffee, not the coffee tree. What do I do on this channel? Avocado tree, here we go. Mine seems to do really well for a while, and then all of a sudden looks super sad. Yeah, it's looking a bit sad at the moment. I don't know. I not sure. Magnus is here as well. Magnus, you going to come say hi? Oh, there's a spider in there. Great. Spider and my cotton buds. So that's good. You can get him out. Yep. Nope, he jumped off. Nope, Magnus, I've got something for you. Yeah, come here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he does not want to come out. So I don't want him in there. I don't really want to clean any of my... I don't know. I know you're not supposed to clean your ears with these, but I don't know how else to clean your ears. Magnus! Is that really cruel? He's gonna... Maybe he'll eat the mealybugs, actually. It's all right. Spiders. I don't know what kind of spider he was. Kind of been too dangerous then. Now, I haven't seen one on this plant in a while, so I'm just going to have a quick look over it. Well, thank you, Zen. Thank you, Zen. Just have a good look at each of the leaves. I'll systematically go. What is that? That is nothing. Good. I think we're actually clean on this one. That's just dirt. Need to give it a dust. Spit inside. Do I name my plants? I allocate names to some of the avocado trees just because I've got so many of them, and I like to be able to keep track of them. So like the avocado trees that I'm kind of keeping a diary of on my window ledge, or the avocado seeds, really, there's no trees yet. I named those, and I hosted an Instagram competition when I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. I don't know, 6 months ago. And so I named it after some of my followers on Instagram. This is clean. Victor tree. And actually, yesterday, I hit another milestone. I hit 2,000 subscribers on Instagram. So I'm considering doing an actual giveaway this time. I've never done a giveaway. It's really tricky to give away plants, especially internationally. So I'm thinking of doing something else. Welcome, Amy. It's fantastic to have you here. Have you joined the stream before? I don't remember. It's great to have you here, though. Welcome. I am killing mealybugs, and I've done 3 plants, and I'm up to the hardest one because it's got the most and it's the biggest. So I'm considering doing an international giveaway on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Scott Grows an Avocado Tree. Same name. And there's a link on my YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel page, there's a link there. I use popsicle sticks to keep track of that's a good idea. Yeah, well, once I put them in containers, and I'm going to need to do something because I won't be able to see the names if I write a permanent mark on the cup. Yeah, the labels are good. Okay. This one is causing me anxiety, I think. International. Well, that's what I'm thinking. I think, why not? Why not? If I can send something small internationally, it'll cost me a little bit of money, but it's good fun. International. Well, most of my audience is not in Australia. And so I figure I want to engage everyone. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good lifting. Here we go. Don't mind me, guys. Just gonna lift with my knees, not my back. Okay. Now you can see me real good. Welcome, Sarah. It's fantastic to have you here. How are you doing? Earlier in this chat, we kind of debriefed about how our days have been. So Amy and Sarah, you've just joined us. Anyone else who's just joined us? Please do let us know how your day's going. Some of us have had days. I'm having a great day. Personally, it's early for me still, and we'll fix up the microphone so you can actually hear me. And this is my poor umbrella palm, and she's infested up. You can probably see them where you're where you are there. I'm actually going to move my coffee because it's towering over it, and I don't want it to, do that. That's paper. It's okay. Here we go. So I've got my rubbing alcohol. Still using the same cotton bud, which is fine. And we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to work again at individual trunks. They're not really trunks. Palms aren't trees. They're more closely related to grass. Thank you. The mic sounds good. Good. It's a lovely type of plant. It's just looking like it's being eaten by mealybugs. So that's what I need to try and find. And it does have all of these. Let's move you around. It has got all of these kind of papery, leafy type things on its stalk trunk thing, and so it's lots of hiding spots. So I need to hit this one pretty hard with the rubbing alcohol, which is hopefully I don't have to do this too many times. I hit it really hard a while ago, and it looks a lot better since then. But there's a lot of muleys in there, so I'm pretty well every leaf I need to be swabbing. Yeah. Luna. Can you hear her chattering as well as she runs through the house? She's going, she's very sweet. So how was your day? How's your day been? Sarah, enjoying the homebody life? And Amy as well. How are your days going? I've heard from many of the other people in this chat already. Ugh, this is gross. I'm almost just like coding the leaves at this point because there's so many of them. Gross. I'm so interested in your avocado trees. I've been trying to grow an avocado tree for the last 3 years. My day has been great. I'm so pleased to hear all of that, Amy. How's your avocado tree doing? Is it just you've been attempting and haven't quite got there yet? Aki is back. How is your son? Cora is back as well. What did you miss? Well, I'm just killing mealybugs, really. We haven't talked about anything. I might be doing an international giveaway because of I hit 2,000 followers on Instagram. And so to celebrate, I'm thinking of sussing out what an international giveaway would look like. I don't really want to have to visit anywhere to do it. So if I can get like packaging sent to me and then just put it in a post box, I'd be down for that. I don't really want to have to visit the post office at this point. It's not a very big shop. And the line is always very long. I'm not sure if it'd be any shorter at this time. He gets a blood nose from dry air. Oh, that's no good. Oh, he's just struggling. Mine was good. Had 30 monarch butterflies hatched today. Ooh, that sounds very exciting. So keeping butterflies and like the caterpillars, it's just fascinating to me. I really like that idea. Sounds great. Sarah says, I love being home. I'm a homebody and live in the country. I'm used to being socially isolated. I don't like not making money. Well, I feel that. And I suppose you're not getting many clients at this point in time, which makes it tricky. Yeah, I think that's going to be a huge problem for many people. Like the actual virus itself, I mean, it's dangerous and it's contagious, and we need to do these measures, absolutely. But most people are really just going to feel it economically, which, governments around the world are getting their acts together and are making things happen. So hopefully it all passes reasonably quickly and we bounce back soon. I don't have very much expertise there, and my job is not affected because teachers got to teach, which I'm very thankful for. I like being at home too, but I miss the gym. That's fair enough. Yeah, I really my exercise just looks like running, so I'm still allowed to do that. So that's good for me. Where are you, Anthony, and how do you do that? I'm interested as well. Thanks for checking that out. What did I miss? Anthony, you've got to check out Emily Whalen's channel. She is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Anthony, go. Yeah, she loves big about gardens, butterflies, and she's very knowledgeable, very good. Jacqueline, watch Brennan's new video. Jacqueline, do you have any weights at home you could use? Plants. Feel your peanuts, plants. Yeah. None of my trees have made it. It's a challenge. Ooh. Have they? So tell me more about this. Let's troubleshoot. Have they started growing? And then what's happened? So how have you, because I'm interested to help you here, Amy. I really and sincerely hope there is some real positive social change that comes from this. I think we need to acknowledge the way we're living as a whole species unhealthy and unsustainable. I hope so as well. Though I am a little hesitant. I know that the Victorian and Australian government have just allowed logging to continue in areas that have not been affected by bushfires. Victoria's old growth forests. That doesn't make me feel good about things. Especially, we have Leadbeater's possum doesn't live many places, very endangered. That kind of habitat destruction will kill it. So I'm really hoping that people don't use this time as like the pandemic as a diversion. That's just something which makes me a little concerned. But yes, overall, I hope that we can become a more supportive and sustainable species, because it's affecting everyone. Okay. Whoa, they're all hiding under that one. That's, you can see why, yep. Discolored leaves there because they are chewing holes through them. Oh, gosh, it's disgusting. What have I missed? Okay. One did, and then Buggy's got it. Oh, what kind of bugs? Do you have any weights at home? I do have weights at home, but not heavy enough. I miss the cable machines. That's fair enough. Jacqueline, I'm in Orlando, Florida. They don't migrate here, so I can raise them all year and host plants, attracting runs. Oh, sounds good, Anthony. Yeah, I don't use the gym. If I don't use the gym, it's hard. If you are used to gym, it's hard. Absolutely. Yeah, I think Australia is one of the saddest places to live in terms of our environmental policies. I agree. We've got lots of great things, and I think we're a great country. But in terms of many of the things, like proactively looking after the environment, really on the back foot there. Really quite disappointed in a lot of the things which we're doing. A lot of things are just not good enough, or counterintuitive. Why are we allowing people to build coal mines in the year 2020? That doesn't, and give them tax subsidies. Not going to speak too much about politics here because I don't want to do that, but it isn't logical. When you've got like every bank in the world saying it's a bad idea to build this Adani coal mine, because it's financially not viable, and the government has given a bunch of subsidies to this company. And we don't benefit from it either. It's a foreign-owned company, and we don't tax them enough. We're moving away from politics, but I don't like it. I watched a video where someone was using paint cans to do lunges at home workouts. You get creative, fill up bottles of things. It's extremely frustrating to see the country continue to go backwards. Environmentally, absolutely. But then, I'm really disappointed by a lot of the policies that have been coming through, or lack of policy, lack of change. And this pandemic is not going to help that, actually, because focus on all different things. And people, I don't know. I'd like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but I think there's a lot of people who don't care very much about things that should be cared about. And they're powerful people. Or have power over powerful people. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna move on. That is cool. We're talking about the butterflies. Yeah. Now, my milkweed last year, he hatched on my grandma's birthday. 2 months after she passed, he was a little deformed. I named him Crinklewing, and I think he made it. That sounds great. That's lovely. Yeah. Jacqueline says that she's lazy and doesn't have a lot of space. I think I miss my machines. That's, I guess, one of the benefits of having a gym is that you have these specialized equipment that you can't fit or afford in your house. I think that people don't like to talk about it as well. It's a touchy subject and depressing, but I don't think important. But it's important to talk. It is important to talk about. Then absolutely. Really, there's not probably many more things that are more important to talk about, because this is the place that we live. You can talk about other things at other times, but ultimately, if we don't have a place to live, or if we destroy the place we live, not great. Not great. My sister lives in California, and she has amazing avocado plants and gives hand-sized avocados. That sounds glorious. Yeah, so keep trying, Amy. There are things we can do. I'm making more videos about the specifics of caring for caring for avocados, different things you need. I recently made one about the type of soil that is really helpful, because a huge problem that a lot of people have is the soil that they use. If it doesn't drain well, it's going to kill it really quickly. Just like this rubbing alcohol is killing these mealybugs. Wouldn't the world? I think the world really needs to do a better job. USA isn't all shiny and awesome with their environmental policies. No. 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 I think it's important to look after the things that we have. We need to be good stewards of the things that we've been given. We've been given the earth. We need to look after it. I think that to take advantage of it is really poor form. I'm standing up now because I need to get to the top of this bit. Man, there are so many of these things. My poor palm. Oh my gosh, they're here as well. I feel you, Jacqueline. This is Sarah speaking. Once we moved 30 minutes away from any gym, my husband started hoarding up gym equipment. We've got a basement gym. This is the first time I've agreed to spending money on equipment. Yeah, fair enough. We don't go to any gyms. We've set ourselves up a little bit. Like, we have a treadmill and we've got just some free weights, but neither of us really use it very often. I'm wanting to be running as my primary exercise, and with looking at competitions. For at some point, I really fell off the bandwagon with I was running. There was a period in my life during my last year of uni, I was running a half marathon length run weekly. Like, I was running like 50 or 60 kilometers in a week. And once I started full-time work, I just fell off the bandwagon. I'm finally getting back onto it. This time of not having any not having to go to work is actually really good for that because I have more time. Scott, are you going to spray the whole thing down with water alcohol once you're done? Would you recommend doing that? Because that's something I would. Not something I would do, I think, because this is real bad. Yoga and walking are really the only form of exercise for Zen. Yeah, we have yoga mats, which I don't do very much yoga. Steph does more yoga than I do. Well, much more, because I don't really do any. Okay, I may do that then, Reb, because this poor plant has been through a lot. Mostly neglect is the problem with this one. Really wanting to get into yoga. Now's a perfect time, Sarah. If they're really infested, you could spray them outside with neem and drench the soil and water flow over the top. Hopefully you get rid of them. Yeah, I'm thinking I might get to that point. My wife does yoga with Adrian, attacking the bugs directly like you do, and then all over mist. Will that get their eggs? I'm just concerned. I don't want to get and I'm fairly new to this. So those who have been doing this for much longer than I have, what do I do about the soil? Because I know eggs are laid in the soil, right? So I have the capacity to spray it with what ratio would you use to water to alcohol, Red? Because I'm very interested in knocking this problem over. So I don't like these. How's your day been, Reb? I haven't asked you. How's your day been? How are things traveling in your neck of the woods? Okay, that's that. Frond. Done. Yeah, absolutely. Anything should benefit. I felt like a whole new person after her 30-day challenge. She's very good, yeah. Now it's probably a really good time to get into yoga with Adrian's 30-day challenge. The more crevices, the harder to get rid of them. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I think everyone should benefit from the content. She's very good, yeah. Sarah Anderson, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you yet, so thank you for coming. A friend was asking me to diagnose her pest over FaceTime today, and despite being being a plant biologist, I know nothing about houseplant pests. I told her try rubbing alcohol. I go so you go very heavy on the alcohol set, Reb. So 50-50. Okay. I'll give it a go. My dad was the same as all of them lately. Not so great at work. Your day was same as all of them lately. Not so great at work. However, I finally have a weekend. Thank goodness. I am, however, working on a project that involves you. That involves me. Oh. Do I know about this project? I'm into it, Reb. I'm so curious. He could have been infected by a bacteria that makes a butterfly deformed. Oh, there we go. How much are you guys willing to pay for plant shipping? Oh gosh, I don't buy many plants online. So not much. How much have I? Often the places that I buy my plants off, I don't buy many plants. My seeds are really fairly cheap to send. For the growing vegetables on a budget, cost me $3 all up. The seeds were $1 and the shipping was $2. And they're just in an envelope. If we talk about my trees, I don't know. What's reasonable? $10 Australian dollars? I don't actually know what's reasonable. Her beginner videos are good. I've done a few of those as a beginner that I am. Thank you, Zan. Checking her out. I know nothing about yoga except downward facing dog. She is very good at the basics, and she puts out so many videos. She's got so much content, and she's quite active on Instagram. How do I know that? I tagged her in a post once because Steph was doing yoga and I was in the room, and I saw that's an avocado tree in her background. She has great houseplants actually, and I tagged her on Instagram and she shared it. She shares a bunch of things. I don't know if she does that herself or if someone manages her. I don't know, but that's my brush with fandom with Adrian. She shared my post on Instagram. Rob, I'm wanting to make a terrarium, but so Anthony's over bought plants online. Fair enough. Peanuts, plants. I'm sure would think so. Wait, no. Rob, I'm waiting to make a terrarium, but I don't have any rocks. You could use ice. I would think so as well. She is perfect for beginners. Yes, Adrian is. Rob also thinks that leca could be used. Brianna got back from a brutal and depressing day in hospital 5 in a row. I feel hurt. My heart is happy because you are live streaming. Thank you, Brianna. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for doing the great work that you're doing. Because it's really, really important at the moment. I mean, nurses are always really, really important. But at a time like now, man, you guys are worth your weight in gold. Same here. I ordered plants, Zaki, today, but I'm so cheap. I don't want to pay $25 for shipping, so I'm going to wait until the shop opens back up. Oh wow! How many plants are you buying? That feels like just too much. She does. Zen is fangirling over Adrian. Very good. I've never ordered it from outside the USA or shipping so shipping is inexpensive for most of the plant. I ordered from Moringa and Ylang, did I say that right? In 3-gallon pots and got free shipping. Love some free shipping. Is that? I was wondering. I was wondering, Brianna, if that was the case. You must be exhausted. I totally understand why we've not been seeing so much of you recently. Because man, what a time to be a nurse. I was thinking because you did feel like you'd been here before with the way that you were speaking. I wasn't sure. I can't see your DP. Your profile picture from this far away. Yeah. Really, really important work. Shipping internationally to Australia can be pretty expensive. So unless it's the Australian seller shipping like $30 to $60. Yeah. I don't know if we can we buy plants from international places? Zen, have you ever done that? Because I haven't, and I'm a bit scared to try. Just because our border security rules are tight, which is important that they are. You know, we've got to look after our environment, and we know that bringing things into this country that aren't meant to be here doesn't go down well. Looking at you, anything introduced? You haven't? Yeah, fair enough. I want, there's some like t-shirts that I'd like to buy internationally, but when I have to spend as much on the t-shirts as I do on shipping, it's like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can justify that. Canada Posts are crazy expensive. Okay, interesting. Casey's been thinking of you, Brianna. My sister has been working really hard time at work too. She's a nurse. My mother-in-law is a nurse as well, and she is looking like she's going to get. She's a nurse practitioner. She's very experienced. You know, she's an older nurse, and it's looking like she's going to get redeployed into, specifically looking after pandemic things, which is hard for her. It's not how she wanted to end her career, but her skills are very valuable, I suppose. Online for 2 Anzonia cuttings is already like $8. Oh, okay. Your H key is broken. Sorry. It's working some of the time. Thank you to all nurses and hospital staff. They are very, very so valuable people. I'd really love to do some fancy plants, philodendrons, but I don't want to buy internationally, so I have to keep an eye on Facebook swaps. Yeah, they're hard, aren't they? I haven't really done very much Facebook plant swapping. I was trying to do one with Oscar's Plant Daddy. He's also based in Melbourne. He's on Instagram. I was putting up a few plants that he was selling, but we just then the outbreak happened, and so we're like, I'm just going to wait. Before I come and collect those plants. While redeployment is honorable and terrifying concept, heroes. Absolutely, yeah. Now she's looking. Yeah, she's got a little bit of time. But yeah, like she'd moved into like a project management role, and she was doing a lot of education, and but yeah, back into the yeah, it's hard work. You know, doing research she was doing, and so she's not thrilled about that. Too worried to order internationally. Fair enough. I know there are a lot of people who have done so and have made videos about it, but I don't think I could actually probably do it where I am. Man, this bit here is filthy. I'm not even cleaning the right. What am I even doing here? No, I need to go to the next one. So I've done that one. Let's rotate it. Oh, okay. You're not working over the weekend, are you, Brianna? Have you got some time off for yourself now? Because I think you deserve any time off that you get. Well, you deserve way more than you get. Huh, this one has got different leaves. Some of it. So I know that I was chatting yesterday about how one of my, first world problems is that we've reached our data limit on our internet, and I wasn't sure what actually happened. And so I was emailing with our ISP just like, oh, what happens? And also, can we please get a little bit faster internet? Because it's real slow. And they said, no, the infrastructure doesn't exist yet. And I say, great. And they said that our internet would slow us down to like 516 kilobytes per second, which means, oh no, it's really hard to watch YouTube. But actually, that's faster than our current upload speed. So I'll still be able to stream, which is a bizarre thing to think about. Somehow, I think I've done that maths right. Yeah, I'm getting like 0.2 upload speed, 0.2 megabytes upload speed. I might have made a mistake, but I think a megabyte's 1,000 kilobytes, right? So there's just a follow-up for you from yesterday. Yeah. Yup, Zen. I did laugh out loud a little bit when I saw that. I was like, oh, well, if you get me faster, if I go over that, it'd be awesome. But it's not going to happen. Okay. It's really hard to see the leaves that I've done now. And I'm just kind of wiping along all of them now. Yeah, zooming along. They're at 0.5 megabyte a second. I keep getting told 2 months away from the NBN, which for those who aren't Australian doesn't make a lot of sense. But for Zen, she can understand, I guess. I've done this one. Nope, not the underside. No, I have. That's not a mealybug. That's just part of the leaf. Okay, nope, that is a mealybug. Why are you not coming off? What is going on here? Gosh, it's definitely been wiped. Oh no, that's not. That's actually just part of the leaf. I hope not. I'd like to believe that you're joking with me because I know that I'm not sending you enough pixels that you could see a mealybug in my hair, Reb. Sarah says, so Peanuts Plant says, my internet sucks. So I have to upload my videos at night because it takes hours to upload a 20-minute video. I am in your position there. I uploaded, this morning, the video that I released today, it took 2.5 hours overnight, and it was an 8-minute video. And it's true that I uploaded in 1080p, 60 frames a second. So it was only like 800 megabytes, and it was still, it took that long to do. There's a spider that Luna's climbing the door to get to. I'm not going to show you guys, but I'm having a laugh here. Because Luna's trying to chase a spider up our flywire screen door, and she's climbing just like a monkey. I don't know, like someone, and she's coming back down. Lyra said, got to go. Have fun, everyone. Good luck with the mealies. Thank you, Scott. Hangs with it. You're very welcome, Lyra. Thank you very much for all your support, and I'll catch you later. I think I'm just about there now. I think I've just about done all these leaves. I really did save the best till last. Gosh. Nope, I've done that one. That's right. Get in the crevices. Was that Steph? That was Steph. Yes. Casey says hi. Steph.
Hi, Casey.
Steph's having breakfast, which is a hot cross bun this morning. Okay. My coffee's cold now, I think. There we go. Okay. Oh. Actually, I'm seeing a few. I'm just going to lightly coat some of these pebbles down here as well, so I can see little white things on them and I want to get rid of them. So some of them are actually just cat hair, I think. Sorry, I'm sure it's not very helpful when I talk quietly into the plant. Like we said yesterday, Red, dingoes don't bark. I want to go to Australia because of the cool bugs, but I kind of not because of the box jellyfish. If you don't go swimming, you'll be fine. I've never had an encounter with a box jellyfish. There's one, it's moving. Not a box jellyfish. Yeah, usually nobody goes swimming at the moment because all our beaches are closed due to the incidents. But if there are issues, they'll tell you. And I don't go to the beach very frequently. We live more than an hour away from our nearest beach. But we go sometimes, and I've never had an issue with a box jellyfish. It's a lovely country. When this all dies down, you should pop on over. Just jump across that puddle. The Pacific one. All right, I think I'm nearly here now. For this time, and I might take you up on that suggestion, Reb, of the spraying it down. I'll take it outside and spray it down with alcohol and water. Give it a good soak, because I want to give this tree, this palm, it's the best chance of survival. At the moment, it's really struggling. I walked 600 kilometers to the wilderness to Canberra, and I'm still alive. On the Great Alpine, is that the Great Alpine Trail? Interested in that one. Yeah, nice walk. I don't think that's actually funny, Reb. I don't think that's funny. That was cold coffee. There we go. Just have one last look over it. I think we've done it right. But I will spray it down at some point. Not today, not inside, because that's not, doesn't sound good. Put that down there. Not with my back. With my back that time, that was no good. And there we have it. We've hopefully sorted that out. Yes. Yes, good. Okay. So let's return to the conversation. Let's circle right back to next week. So lots of us have voiced our opinions. Good, thank you. So my original plan was to just do 1 week of daily live streams. I hope so as well, Zen. I hope I've seen the last of them too. And some of you have already said this, so sorry I'm repeating myself now, but there's a few people who have joined us since we started the stream. My original plan was to do this once a day for a week and just see how we go. I'm on school holiday, so I can do that very easily. And I am now considering going into next week. So I would love to know if you would be interested in continuing joining us. Of course, you don't need to join us every day. if for whatever reason, mealybug juice on them. Ooh. Don't touch my face. Thanks, Cora. So I'd love to know if you would be interested in continuing this, because if the live streams really, they work if I've got, people in here, we're talking. If you don't have people, it doesn't really work. And so Bill I know your opinion, Bill. You're certainly here. Thank you. This is gross. Ugh. Mealybugs. I'm really hoping we've gotten them now. Oh dear. And if you have already given me an opinion, I'd like to know what the rest of your day looks like, because it's not too late now. It's Friday night. We're getting up to anything fun. Got big fun plans. I at this stage, Zen, I plan to still do them. I'm just interested in what other people think. If they want to join, they don't have to, of course. It's always your choice, and it is a privilege, I think, for you to choose to continue to come and join us, or watching me. Casey's going to watch Disney movies with the kids. It's not that warm yet, so I'm inside after work pretty much. Well, fair enough. Bill, pardon me. Actually, the sun has come out, which is lovely. I've got a couple of videos that I need to film today. One is a project that I'm working on with a number of other planty people that someone who's not currently in this chat's working on. And there was another one I've forgotten. I don't know. Amy, that would be fantastic. Would love to keep having you. Aki will try. Well, it sounds good. So we will continue on for at least another week. As I said earlier in the stream, when I go back to work, it's going to look a bit different. I'm not really sure what that looks like yet, or necessarily what my work looks like yet. So I'll be keeping you guys updated about that as we go forward. Tomorrow, what are we going to do in tomorrow's stream? I did have ideas, but they've completely gone from my mind. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate that support. Tomorrow, now I'm thinking I could cook something. I've got lots of avocados just at the shop yesterday. We'll get those watch hours as well. Well, I really do enjoy the watch hours too, because I'd like to be able to run ads on my videos one day, but it's not the most important. We could prune avocados tomorrow. That's something that I do need to do, because right now I haven't touched the 47 in a while. I mean, I water them, and they're starting to look like this because they're growing into their shelves. So we might prune avocados tomorrow. I want to make a video about that as well, so I might film that at the same time. So I'm hoping that the Wi-Fi works outside and that I've got good weather coming up. Let me check the weather forecast, because we could make that work. Weather. I want this one. Let's just plan out tomorrow, because I do need to. Today is 15 showers, not currently. Tomorrow is showers. Okay. So we've got a couple of not rainy days next week, so I might do that next week sometime. So we do need to prune avocados, absolutely. But if it's raining, I'm not going to take my laptop outside, because that sounds like a really foolish idea, and I don't want to do that. Be a fool. So tomorrow will be Saturday night for everyone, so we should do something fun. Steph is in the background. Are you suggesting sewing, darling? No. Oh, getting fancy. We're having ideas of but it was like going to be alliteration, like Friday night, fancy Friday night. We all dress up to do the stream. I thought that would be fun, but I could do fancy Saturday instead. If people would like to get dressed up and come and hang out on the stream, that could be fun as well. Cooking sounds fun. We'll bake something. We could bake something, I think. To look up what we have, so I don't really want to go to the shops again. We've got avocados though. I saw avocado flavored chips yesterday. I didn't buy any, but I thought that was amazing, and I should have. Sassy Saturday. Sophisticated Saturday. Bill's saying that we watched you so we'll pretty much watch anything, I guess. Well, we could get fancy tomorrow. So sassy Saturday, or sophisticated Saturday, and for those in Australia, sophisticated Sunday. We can get dressed up, and I don't know yet what I'll do. So let's do wine, dress up, avocado themed food. I'm probably not going to drink wine at 10 in the morning, but I can drink coffee. Avocado chips are amazing. Ooh, okay. We've got avocado dinner party. Bill's not dressing up his pajamas. He's going to dress up in his pajamas. Fair enough. Well, you absolutely don't have to dress up for us. But those who would like to, let's do that. I'll come in a suit or something and cook. Cora would like us to show us how you do your hair. We do that for a sophisticated one at some point. Right now, I got out of bed. I haven't showered yet today, so that's how I've done my hair today. Yeah, Zen says, "Oh yeah, morning wine is not a go." We could do it. We've got all day, Zen. We could do a late night one in Australia and do early morning in the States. That'd be fun. But it'd have to be like really late night. Maybe. I don't know. So tomorrow then I'm feeling sophisticated Saturday. We'll do food. Casey says that she'll take the morning wine. Well, I'm going to keep drinking my water. Well, maybe not, Zen. Maybe not. Sounds interesting. So if you are down for a sophisticated Saturday or Sunday, put one of those like dancey emojis. You know, the woman with the salsa dress. Welcome, Goggles M95. It's great to have you. Haven't seen you yet. A tea tasting. We could do a tea tasting. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you. That is my wife's YouTube account. She's just watching from over there. I want to see some more nature around you. So Zen's put so we could do some sophisticated tea tasting event. I'll just get some teas. We've got a few teas we can try. I mean, I don't know how interesting that is for you guys, just watching me taste tea. We'd have some different teas and we make something avocado and we eat it together. I don't know. All right, I'm seeing lots of dancing ladies. I'll join the chat. Shall I? Can I do that? Is that wise? How's the internet? We're both watching the stream stuff. I don't know how this is going to handle it. Where is... Yeah, live. Hit that live. No sound, please. No sound, please. Unless we do have sound. No sound, please. Unless we do have sound. No sound, please. Nope, Dan, stop. Please do, Zen. And we can all post about it on our Instagram stories and have just a fun time dressing up. Dress up however you want. Should we do that? Let's say a sophisticated Saturday is wear whatever you please. I mean, we're socially distancing, so we're doing that anyway. And so come in, dress up. We'll do dress up. Dang, you got a rich person phone. Oh, I guess the iPhone 10. Do you have a park or local garden you could film at? I can't. Yes, but I can't. YouTube hasn't let me do mobile streaming yet. They're suggesting Q&A with Steph. That could be interesting. Oh, I need to put in my dancing person. Let's do the dance. Dance. There we go. Put mine in. Is it coming up on that screen? It's still away there. Interesting. We could. So the plan is for tomorrow at this point, I'm going to make something food related with avocados whilst dressed up fancy. And then we're going to have a fancy dinner party / breakfast party. Lunch party, luncheon. It'll be lunchtime here, I guess. So we'll start. Luna is drinking out of my coffee cup. Thanks, Luna. Luna, come and join me here. Come here. The people want to see you. No, she's running away now. Never mind. So anything sounds amazing so long as Scott hears it. Oh, Cora, thank you. Too much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so tomorrow, bring your fancy dress, whether it be sophisticated or otherwise. It could be pajamas if that's fancy, or not. You know, up to you. Feel free to post on Instagram and tag me with your outfits. I'd really like to see that because right now you can see me. I can't. I can see your words, which is very important, but I can't see anything else. So we'll do that tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so same time as today. I will cook something with avocados. We will have a luncheon together and be a bit of a party. Sounds good. And I think we've been going for an hour and a half now. I have cleaned my avocados. Sulu has watched me the whole time. Thanks, buddy. You come and flare at me? Come here. Can you see him there? He's coming across. Yeah. Yes, get the skills up. Yes, you can't see that, I'm sure, but he's really putting those skills up. Good for his blood. Anthony, all of his keys apparently are broken now because except for his full stop. It's good. No, it's all good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me today. I'm just getting my other. Please don't knock anything over. Oh, it's there. Sarah's down. Anything? Come and get dressed up, Sarah. That sounds fun. You've got more talent with hair than any of us, I think. So do something fancy. And put it on Instagram. I would like to see all of those things. You can go to my Instagram account. It's Scott Grows an Avocado Tree, or at Scott Grows an Avocado Tree. I'm suing Dell. It's not working for you. We're having some issues with technology there, Anthony. I'm sorry to hear that. So tomorrow, come join us. We'll get fancy. And I hope you have a fantastic Friday night, if that's where you are. If it's Saturday morning where you are, I hope you have a great Saturday. I am going to now go and I've got some things to film. So that's part of my day. I need to have lunch as well. I had breakfast. I didn't have breakfast yesterday. So I'm going to do that sometime. I think hot cross buns, I feel like. Steph has convinced me. Be safe. You too, Amy. Thank you. Thank you once again for joining me, Cora. It's fantastic to have you. I really appreciate all of your support. It's just wonderful. I need to film so bad tomorrow. Oh, don't stress yourself out, though. Brianna, you have a really hard time at the moment. If you want somebody else to make something for your channel, that could be fun as well. A bit of collaboration to support our nursing friends. I think there's a couple of us plant tubers in that position at the moment. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Stay safe, stay home, wash your hands, take care of those around you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bring your fancy clothes. We'll have a luncheon, dinner, party, breakfast. And here's my thing. It's on. And I need to turn it up so that you can hear it. Bye, Magnus, bye, Looney, bye, Luna, bye, Steph. Have a lovely Friday. Thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. I think that's it. Watch my new video. If you want to watch me go shopping like a month ago. Let's finish it there. All right, thanks everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree.